Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Jack Newell here, kicking back with another video. And today, Week 15 NFL predictions. I'm 122, 83, and 1 on the year. So yeah, let's get right into it. The Thursday night matchup, which is tonight, is followed. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are 7-6, who lost to the Colts last week, and the Chargers 4-9 with a loss to the Falcons. Now, Chargers are underrated, still not going to make playoffs, but their coach needs to be fired. He's made some bad decisions, and the Raiders trying to get their playoff hopes continued with a couple more wins. So I'm going to pick the Raiders win, and they win 30-20. Now the Bills and the Broncos. Now the Bills coming off that big win versus the Steelers, and the Broncos with the win versus the Panthers go to 5-8, and obviously the Bills are 10-3. So Bills are underrated team, obviously, maybe one of the best in the NFL. Well, they are one of the best in the NFL, obviously, but just not the best quite yet. Yeah, so I said it's gonna be pretty easy for them, and they're gonna win 34-17. Now the Panthers and the Packers. Panthers, we were just saying, lost to the Broncos, and the Packers beat the Lions 10-3 for the Packers, and 4-9 for the Panthers. So obviously the Packers looking really strong. Aaron Rodgers, somewhat of an MVP season so far, and yeah, obviously the Panthers don't have Christian McCaffrey, and so yeah, I'm gonna have to pick the Packers winning 34-27. Now we got the Texans and the Colts. 4-9 with a loss to the Bears is the Texans, and the Colts 9-4 with a win versus the Raiders. Now they're battling with the Titans on first in that division. That one's close. That one's going to be right down to the end. Both teams have won versus each other once. So that one's going to be a close finish for the division. And yeah, I'm going to pick that the Colts do win this one, and they win 31-21. Now the Lions and the Titans, obviously. As I was just saying, the Titans coming off a win versus the Jags, 9-4, tied for first in the division, and the Lions 5-8 with a loss to the Packers. So both teams, or not both teams really, because the Lions already are out, but the Titans trying to get this win to stay in first in their division. I say they do, and they win 27-20. Now the Bears and the Vikings. Bears coming off a win versus the Texans, 6-7, and the Vikings lost to the Buccaneers to go to 6-7 as well. Now Bears run game defense is solid, so hopefully Dalvin Cook doesn't do too much. I play him in fantasy this week in my semi-final. Shout out to Xavier Reynolds. You're going down, bud. So there's that, and yeah, so I think the Vikings are still gonna win, and they're gonna win 27-17. Now the Seahawks and the football team. So Washington 6-7 with a win versus the 49ers, and the Seahawks are 9-4 with a win versus the Jets. They pounded the Jets last week, so hopefully look for that to continue. Washington trying to get first in their division. They're in first right now at 6-7. But I think this one's just going to be the Seattle Seahawks running over them. Well, not much running over, but they're going to win 34-20. Now the Patriots and the Dolphins. Now, Dolphins beat the Patriots earlier in the season, I think. And they're 8-5 with a loss to the Chiefs last week. And the Patriots lost to the Rams 6-7. The Patriots obviously trying to win out, hoping teams lose to get in this playoff, but I just think the Dolphins are gonna win. They have the matchup this year. Dolphins are gonna win 27-24. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Baltimore Ravens. Now Lamar Jackson looking like MVP Lamar for the past couple weeks. So let's see if we can continue that. Obviously, they got the Jaguars, who are 1-12, and yeah, so I think this one's fairly easy who we pick, and I'm gonna pick the Jackson. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna pick the Baltimore Ravens winning this one, 34-10. Now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now Falcons 4-9 with a loss to the Chargers, and the Bucks 8-5 with a win versus the Vikings. As I was saying a few picks ago, I mean the Bucks don't have Ronald Jones because he's out with finger injury and COVID, so it sucks for him. He went in, had surgery on it, and then the next day gets COVID. So that sucks. So he's out. So look for Fournette after being a healthy scratch this week. Last week. Look for him to get a lot of work in. Yeah. So there's that. Now Falcons, obviously. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to pick the Buccaneers with 34-20. And the 49ers and the Cowboys. 49ers playoff hopes are over with a loss to the Washington football team last week, and the Cowboys beat the Bengals to go to 4-9. So, obviously the 49ers, Kittle might return with a foot injury, but he might come back this week, might be designated off of that IR. That'd be clutch. Yeah, so trying to get back with the 49ers, even though they're not going to make the playoffs anymore, they're still going to win this one and win 27-24. Now the Eagles and the Cardinals. Eagles coming off the win versus the Saints, as Jalen Hurts does pick up his first NFL win of his career, and the Cardinals coming off the win versus the Giants 7-6. The Cardinals are fighting for a playoff spot. It's looking good right now at 7-6. They got the Eagles, and that's a favorable matchup for them. And I say they're going to win 34-27. Now the New York Football Jets versus the Los Angeles Rams. Rams 9-4 with a win versus the Pats. Obviously in first in their division, the Patriots, and the Rams are in first in their division, well tied anyway. But they would get it because they did beat the Seahawks. There's that. And then the Jets 0-13 with a pounding loss to the Seahawks last week. Look for this one just to be done right before it even starts, and obviously the Rams win. Rams win 34-17. Don't really need to talk about that one. So now this is the game that everyone, this is like the big matchup of the week. There's always that one big matchup, and it's the Chiefs and the Saints. Drew Brees expected to be back in this one, and Patrick Mahomes face off with him. So I faced Travis Kelce in fantasy, but I have Tyreek, so I'm hoping they pass it to Tyreek more than Kelce. And obviously the Saints coming off that loss versus the Eagles with Taysom Hill. But look for Drew Brees to kind of rebound. And I say this one's going to be really close, really high scoring, but the Chiefs are going to pull it out in the end, 37-34. Now the Browns and the Giants. Browns 9-4, obviously lost to the Ravens last week, and the Giants 5-8 with a loss to the Cardinals. Baker Mayfield looked good. Obviously the Giants are alright. I mean, not bad. Trying to get first in their division. So I'm gonna have to pick the Browns win 30-24. And now our Monday Night Football matchup, where we have the Steelers versus the Bengals. Now Pittsburgh coming off that loss versus the Bills, 2 straight losses for them, and the Bengals lost to the Cowboys, obviously. So yeah, there's that. So Steelers need to rebound here if they want to keep it first, or keep up with this. And they have an easy dub, or an easy matchup, not an easy dub technically, but it's pretty easy just thing. So I'm gonna have to pick Steelers beat the Bengals 37-20. Hope you guys have enjoyed my predictions. Please like and subscribe for more. As always, I do these every Thursday. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.